Well, YouTube must be desperate. Not the people of YouTube, mind you, because there are always other apps for that. But YouTube has come up with a new app called Lemon, where it's essentially YouTube, but with videos that can only go to 1 minute long. And I think I'm just going to use that to promote my... Not YouTube. Lemon only has videos that are 1 minute long. And I think I'm going to use Lemon to promote my YouTube. That's it. Hey, Nicole! Just got to get this place a little bit vacuumed. Tonight, we are doing V-ups. It is going to be freaking... I wouldn't say brutal. It's going to be a little bit slow going. I can feel the energy from the caffeine leaving my body. Never pleasant. And luckily, my wife is taking care of things. Oh, dogs.
That might have been a little my fault.
I will still say I hope that there's going to be a vacuum-shaped Christmas present under the tree.
I can honestly say I'm not getting you one.
Why did you have that tone?
Who else? Okay.
Is your mom getting us a
I
vacuum?
don't know if they can get us anything.
Oh, okay, well. That depends.
Just emphasizing that.
By the way, I don't think it was me that banned you. It was technically my wife.
Oh.
And Trevor.
I
And
apologize.
yeah, but I don't think he accepted your apology. You did kind of ask for it the last time. You can't really have a what would you be without me moment without somebody testing those waters. Especially after you spent so long not showing up in the first place. I mean, dude, you dropped off the face of the map and then you come in acting like you're just the bee's knees? Come on.
Acid has ideas for me.
You have some ideas for some merch? Go for it. I was thinking about taking some of the logos that I created, slapping those on shirts, doing a few Life Bite shirts with a tarantula that's in a threat pose, or maybe a snake that's eating. Did not accept the apology.
Okay.
Watch, he's the reason why my Facebook's on the fritz. Actually, that's probably the freaking hackers that are associated with the YouTube groups that I'm a part of. My company can print like 10 shirts for free if you provide the blanks. Ooh. The blank t-shirts, right? But my wife's mom can also print out t-shirts. And I was thinking about getting some magnets to stick onto the side of the car. That way, when I piss people off, they'll at least have to acknowledge my YouTube. And they'll go on there and be like, you drive like an asshole. I'll be like, thank you for looking at my shit. By the way, subscribe while you're screaming at me, please. Right. Thank you, Brian Lives. I do appreciate it. Remember to subscribe. We are looking to hopefully hit 1,000 soon. We are creeping up to the amount that we need to monetize when it comes to watch hours. Critter Mobile. People are going to think I'm a veterinary service is what's going to happen. Or they're going to think that I'm some sort of, what is that? Exterminator. Be like, we need to contact that guy. Yeah, definitely not going to be incorporating my phone number on any of that Okay.
Oh, fuck you.
What happened? What did he say?
Not him.
You so stupid. Yamima is the one that's coming on here. Now, I always find it interesting and hilarious. It's always the people that don't have the cojones to go live that come on here and they trash talk. And they trash talk and they trash talk. But I'm the one that is actually willing to put my face out there and try to make a name for myself. Whether or not it's a good name is debatable. But, nope. But you did come in kind of accusatory. So. Such a beautiful face it is. Yeah, my wife thinks so too. I think it's weird. What the fuck? Honey, did you forget to do something?
What?
Clean out the canister?
Maybe. I think you could have closed.
Screen names that got banned. Oh my god! Oh, that would be so cool. You gonna keep talking smack to me? Trevor, where did you go, sir? For such a long time? And you come back as if you had not left, sir?
But not long after they stapled up the last flyer, Michelle gets an emergency call from all.
Just curious. There's all. Alright, give me a second. I gotta go dump this canister out, and then I gotta vacuum, and then we gotta exercise.
Where did my garbage bag go? Micah put them in the garbage can.
Son of a bitch. I'm just trying to pull.
I got partial right here.
I mean, I could dump this out inside.
Or you could take that outside. Or
But until she does surgery, she won't know for sure.
Wolf! So you have that little machine running?
well, you gotta turn it on.
Let you know as soon as we've got something to tell you, okay?
Gotta open it like this.
And it weighs in at less than a pound, which means Dr. Oakley will be operating
Here,
on a
can you hold
vital
this
load
up?
of just a few grams.
Okay, I'm cool.
What?
Acid said that Trevor's got a big problem.
We're just getting ready to start.
Turbo Teddy says Trevor all it takes is one vitamin spider and rocket
And once he gets to date, get him on
Trevor has
gas
a
station.
problem on his knee. I don't know where he's been.
He only weighs, half a pound basically. So it's not that we can't do it. I mean, I've worked on small things and things like that before, but still, it does make it a little more difficult. Oh, you are a rock at it. So we just got the IV in. It's tricky because their veins are teeny. It's teeny.
Doing a big procedure on a little animal is risky.
What?
Starting with anesthesia, the tiniest miscalculation could kill you.
The sooner I can pull this up.
There are no AC units going, right?
Right. I'm doing my Christmas shopping on Monday.
Hey, Mimi! Let's see here.
She immediately
Yo, Trevor's got a big problem. Lipoma on his knee. Lipoma.
I don't. Trevor got sepsis from popping a pimple on his nose. I think she's making stuff up.
Wait a minute.
Michelle moves stone after stone.
What happens? What happens when what? we're talking about making merch. That's probably where this is going to be going on the off season. My wife is going to be like without work for 3 months because her work pretty much relies on either spring and summer or the holidays. So she's going to go for like 2 to 3 months without anything on her end. What we're going to be focusing on is my shit. And by my shit, I mean we are going to be making car magnets. We are going to be making some shirts. We are going to be making all sorts of great stuff. And of course, I will be the first to be wearing my merch because how else am I going to be showcasing it if not acting as a model? I know, this physique doesn't really work that well, but got to start somewhere.
Work.
Seasonal work?
That's what I do.
Yeah, seasonal work.
You want to show off some of my stuff?
And After I vacuum.
Box.
All right, after I vacuum, because I've got to get going on the exercises.
At least we won't get up early tomorrow.
Right. Here we go, folks. It's about to get loud. There we go. All right. I might steal a Grogu dog shirt from work for a present, though. I'm broke. Oh my goodness. Remember, we got to take everybody with a grain of salt, especially those who dipped out for like, what was it, 3 months and then came back? Yeah.
Yeah, came back with
Trust is a wavering thing, my friend. Anyway. Let's see. What happened?
Think about it.
There's a lot that happened. Trevor's back, so that's something. I think he was back yesterday too. Found out that TikTok has created something called Lemon, which is another TikTok app that is run by the same parent company, which means it's inevitably going to come to an end the same way that TikTok did. Because the whole issue was that the parent company was run by the Chinese, despite the fact that TikTok was run out of the Philippines, I think. It's not something that's going to save the app or save the customers. It is just going to wind up dying the same way.
Ha! Sorry.
Has
Acid's roasting him.
halitosis, the worst the doctors have ever seen. Listen, I'm not the... Oh, okay. I am being lightly mean compared to some other people in this chat. And honestly, Trevor, the way that people tend to work is they get roasted for being gone for a prolonged period of time. Now, is acid going a little bit above and beyond the means that could be construed as normal?
No.
Apparently not. Damn, honey. I didn't say it, she did. Fuck. Welcome back, Trevor. Apparently they missed picking on you. Yeah. Is that a Dyson? No, it is a
Dirt devil?
dirt devil? Is that a dirt devil?
I don't know.
It's a Hoover.
Hoover.
Like the Hoover Dam.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to be working on today when it comes to exercises, Rookie is oh my god, decline. Now he's calling me. That's exactly how I react to that. Bitch, say what you want to say on here. Get the fuck out of my DMs.
Who's trying to call you?
Freaking Trevor. Mrs. Critter is obviously being honest, even though I have no clue what's going on. Anyway, what we're going to be focusing on is our abs, as I like to call it, the keg. We're going to be doing V-ups, which is a combination, of sit-ups and leg lifts. And last time I think we were able to do something like 23. With your phone vibrating, you're treating him like a mosquito. Terrible.
You calling him a bloodsucker?
Oh, heavens. Wait, are you a lawyer? That would be so funny. I'm still getting phone calls. My phone, I think it's broken. It's still vibrating. That ain't me. What is going on here?
Oh, honey, did you see that? You just...
No. All right. I don't know. Has excess ugly booger disease. That's me in the morning. All right, here we go. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? It's puppy time. Puppy time. You having trouble biting me, huh? You getting frustrated? Guess who I got? Guess who I got? I got you. What is this? Come on. Come on, Oliver. Ready? Ready? Woo! That was a terrible throw on my part. You can come get it, can't you? Puppy!
To make sure he stays out cold during the procedure.
And, I'm going to be cutting so that those types of stimulation will wake up faster. So maybe if I grab the people. He's down.
Go get it.
Now we should go. Usually, a 40-minute rope like this.
You roly-poly Wookie. Look at that.
We're gonna have to show off his costume on Sunday.
Oh my god, they're gonna love it. He is gonna hate it. He is gonna hate it.
Well, it's better than the one I originally wanted. That one came with antlers.
Oh god.
They didn't go big enough.
They didn't go big enough.
Well, they said they go up to extra large, but they run small. With his belly, extra large wouldn't fit.
Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh. One.
I touch the mask to see how the pattern is, and it just flips up like a pancake. So that's literally for basically a flat, heavy looking growth, but it only
problem is, even though isn't attached to the eye.
Get out of my way! Duchess! Get out of the way! Get... What are you doing? Child, go the other way. Oliver, go the other way. Freaking... Go away!
There you go. Let's get this party started.
This is serious.
No. Get. Scram. No, I don't want to fucking play right now. Leave me alone. Fucking. Go away. You piranha. Get. No, go. Get. Go!
That way, you see what I'm doing, and removing the tissue, and there's not so much to do with difficult to see. So I'm using this to undermine, like open it up, and see if I see it back and I've got it clamped off.
Why?
There's one there.
Duchess!
Turn it back on.
She's literally trying to back right the fuck back. No. 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 Go that way. No. That way. Fucking. Why are you being such a butt?
Simple surgery to remove whose face is becoming trickier by the minute. Now Dr. Oakley's
She's like, I missed you, Daddy.
Ah! Yeah, funny way of showing it. You slobberhead. Go on. No.
Hurry before she comes back.
Since they started thinking their time is nearly up. But blood is still flowing.
There's every now and then when I take the jacket off, I start getting little shooters like that. So I'm not really tied that one off yet. Close that up. Okay, no one's gonna be calling me for any cosmetic surgery. But it's gonna be closed.
Michelle has no time to lose.
Okay, so give anesthesia. He's getting a bit light, so she's just gonna give him a little bit more anesthesia. Actually, just give him 1 milligram. See if I get some. Here, Mike, give it a Yep.
I'm not gonna say I did a full 25 because it cut me half. Oh, halfway. Great. Where's my mechanical pencil?
The caribou goes safely back down.
I just took a piece of paper
They need to
on a
finish up
pencil.
fast.
You can see he's not 100% better. We still have a few of these, a few of those, and we're gonna keep those. They're not really causing that much discomfort, and his body should start fighting all these and bringing them back. If I had all the time,
Do you need my
I'd
pen?
remove some of these too, but we want to get them up now. It's been down for a little over an hour. It's time to move it along.
Alright. We're just gonna say that was 22.
Alrighty. Oh, he's getting up. Look at him cruising around now. Like he doesn't have a wart on his face. Alright.
Michelle has a surprise for Sierra.
Guess we can do it now.
And the rest of the nut box has been on.
Alright, well,
It's Monday morning.
Jesus.
Eames Junction. Folks come from far and wide, so Michelle can
Alright.
pets. And today, it's Maya's chance to help out.
So I'm excited about this 100-day plan. We were busy and
Hey, Super Foggy.
having a good day. There's a lot to do. I've got Maya helping me today.
So we have this right here. Oh my goodness.
What?
Honey,
What?
you're not going to be able to sell that.
Why?
Look at all the stuff that managed to get into it.
Oh, we've got Heather and all the kids and all the kittens.
You need to make sure it's clean.
For vaccines, but she wanted to check that. And we'll do
I'll still
more
sell
of those because the kids are hissing them and having them all over the place and stuff, so. How are you?
You want to check?
So in a couple more weeks.
Wolf, and I mean Oliver. That's enough. Stop it.
This one's Frenchman. Thank you.
Anything outside?
It was a vehicle thing, but that's it.
It's called polydactyly.
Yeah, fun.
Weird.
Most cats have 8 toes, 5 on each front paw and 4 on the back. But polydactyl cats have extra toes in front.
Got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's up, Jason?
Each foot.
Hi, Tyrus.
What did we miss? Jason, turn off the blank off.
Here you go.
That's what he said, and he goes, ahem. I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Who's next?
It smelled like burnt dog shit. Oh, God.
Yukon life. It's lots of pets, lots of cats, lots of dogs, horses. Ooh, those are sharp.
Hi, Tyrus.
Kids, and it's fun to get them all in at once. You hear how fast that is? What does it sound like? Yeah.
I come into Oliver losing his damn mind.
Like my life.
We still don't know
Kids,
why.
Pets, people coming and going.
Yeah, I'm talking.
We are planning on selling these online.
A lot of fun having them in.
I'm hoping to give that one a kid to Jason.
Guys, good helping.
Why do you always pick the hardest ones to unmold?
Is like John Leary's 10-year-old Springer
Like-
Spaniel.
Guys, the type of mold that this is made out of,
Silicone.
it's the sturdiest silicone. There's the silicone that kind of resembles what's in the drawer in the bedroom, and then there's this bullshit.
Have a quick peek while we've got him here. I'm gonna actually do another exam, go in and see if there's any difference in the past, like kind of week and a half.
If the lump is growing fast, it could indicate something life-threatening.
What you think was gonna happen?
I poured half
In this
and half.
case, it's close to home.
John Leary.
Son of a bitch!
We've known him for many years. John's on his own now. His wife passed away a few years ago. But I know Mike is too long. Hey, John. Come on in.
Look who's here.
Hi, Mike.
The worst-case scenario, a tumor, cancer.
I don't want to hear that it's inoperable, but you just never
Oh my
know.
god. Ah! Ha ha!
The results from Mike's biopsy are back.
Oh wait, so you wait until I get
No, I
the.
want the mold.
Plenty of questions.
I was gonna say you want to wait until I get all the easy parts off, and then you want to.
What's the prognosis?
No, the easy part is the lid.
If it is cancer,
Look at that.
God, you crazy
encapsulated,
purple.
and if they-
Oh, but the effect is pretty phenomenal.
and it hasn't spread.
It stayed by the lid primarily, honey.
Blood work.
The purple and the sparkles.
Enzymes in
Well, I
particular
poured the sparkles,
called,
the glitter
ALT,
first.
which has to do with
And then I
liver,
did the rest.
And 2 other ones
At the
that
same
have to do with
time.
liver are
Same
also really
ones.
high.
Look at that.
Could confirm their
By the way, if you want
Maybe I'll have a
To
quick see how that's heating.
order some of these, you want to customize some of these, we are coming to a point in time where online orders are going to be able to take precedence over in-person sales. So
I can feel the mask.
let's see here. We have my favorite snake thus far.
But it does feel very discreet. I guess it
I'm still trying to sell it though.
feels like the kind of mask that isn't
Is there is there something that has no dog hair in it? I'm just wondering.
feel right out, and you won't have the incontinence issues. It doesn't involve much of this rectum yet at this point.
Oh God.
Not the greatest news, but again, we don't have the whole picture yet.
Hey.
Our next step is to get
And then this one looks gorgeous, and I haven't even put full light on it.
We basically want to make sure
I moved
everything
that
else
today.
is okay with the surgery and moving.
Let's look at all this before we go on.
You're okay
Nope,
with it.
they're molds
Skin,
or
all
they're
fine.
resin, so I take a 2-parter, mix it together, and pour it, paint the molds, mix the color.
Yeah, she paints the molds, so the artwork is.
That's all.
It's not like she just sets it and forgets it. She actually takes the time to make these
That's the best
look the way that. Well, okay, I don't know about these right here.
Some of them.
So, I meant the.
Oh, those guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming
Are you ready to go, Mike?
in. Don and Mike are just like 2 good old buddies that are hanging out and enjoying life, and that's awesome. And I want to keep
Look
it
at that.
going.
Despite an
I could use.
clinic, Michelle is
Oh, yeah.
at work. Today, she's at the Yukon Wildlife Preserve, responding to an emergency call from.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Jeez, go for the shade. Oh, it's so hot.
The day's heating up
That's so sad, Acid.
for a mountain goat who's got herself into a fix. One that's quickly become a matter of life or death.
Oh, did you grab the oxygen?
You got this nanny goat
These are so gorgeous.
going around with some.
All right.
Going around their pasture.
And shit stick. What? Why you look so sad?
But
Why you look so sad?
swollen.
This is the anesthetic. It's all mixed up. It's actually 3 drugs in the dirt. Perfect.
Go there. We'll send them here.
Okay.
Why the axolotls look so derpy? Because
Come over here.
cute cells, just like ball pythons tend to sell because they are adorable, these axolotls sell because of the artwork and because of that face. I mean, look at this face. Look at it.
Mountain goats feel safest on the
I need a
most
cut. I was
treacherous
gonna take some
slopes.
pink color
So
on
being
the eyes.
locked up in this small pen makes this nanny stressed and scared.
So we're just
Yeah.
started here.
I wish we were getting into resin when Casey died. We could have mixed her ashes in with something.
The worst
Or
case scenario is that
Or shadow, yeah. That would have been the bee's knees. Okay, kids. Let's go and take care of some tarantulas. By the way, thank you guys for the likes. I got 13 likes. I got 13 people here on tonight. Those who are new, we are on every single night. I'm trying to show my face a little bit more because I have a feeling that that's going to help garner more attention than if I just stay hidden off camera. My cat is better than what my boss did. My old boss, Judy, she left her cat on the back of the couch for days. And she was heartbroken. She loved that cat. The thing is, the cat had an illness that it had gotten over at the site that it had been bred at that essentially wound up killing it. It was like some sort of blood disease. I can't remember what it was called, but it turns out that guy was pretty notorious for having cats that had that. Look at my chat. She don't want a box. Are you talking about the dog? Oh my god. Yeah, which is funny because you tried beating the shit out of me earlier. Okay, so the first tarantula we're going to look at, this, no, keep going. That's slick. And hello. Your phone sound like a malfunctioning blank blank. I flushed the power steering and it smelled like burnt dog shit. I saw. Look at that boy. Hi, kiddo. Yeah? What's going on? You gonna turn around and give us the threat pose? Is that what's gonna go on here? Now, Harpic deer pulchrips tarantulas, which is what that one is, are a terrestrial arid species tarantula that can typically be found in Africa. They are African in origin. Now, a lot of the tarantulas that we get are bred in the United States by individuals that take it upon themselves to make sure that other people have the same advantages when it comes to owning tarantulas. So scary yet cute. They prescribed me to have 4 oxys a day. He probably got sick of your shenanigans, Acid. I didn't want to give it away. Well, it's not my fault. I didn't know you guys could hear it that well.
What?
The phone buzzing. What are you making?
I want something sweet. I'm heating up a pastry.
All right. Right, seriously. Dropped a fucking bolt. We're not talking a bolt. We're talking like comical size bolt onto the foot. Get well soon. Tyrus?
Oh,
The foot injury?
sorry.
Yeah, no, opioids will do that to you. Also be sure not to get carried away with taking those because opioids are super addictive. Super addictive. A good portion of the homeless individuals that are stuck on fentanyl and whatnot originally got into such addictions because they were subscribed pain medication by their doctors.
Prescribed.
What did I say?
Subscribed.
Prescribed, not subscribed. Can you tell I've been a little bit too focused on gaining YouTube followers? Yeah. We're so fucking close, though. We're so close. Last time I checked, we were at 978.
You were the last time I checked too.
We're getting there, folks, though. We're getting there.
Still there.
Oh. Now, this is a Brazilian blue violet male. The reason why this one's got such a bald abdomen is because while we were trying to swap out its cages, this critter decided to go for a walk. Walked to the back of the dog crate over here, which I then had to pull out to try to catch him. In the process, he decided it would be the perfect opportunity, and technically it was, to utilize the abdomen hairs or urticating hairs to try and deter me from getting him. Now, I still managed to nab the tarantula, clearly. He is in his cage. However, I was a bit itchy. I don't know, Tyrus. We'll have to see.
She is in the running, right?
Yes. Damn, Tyrus, that sucks, but take it easy. You have to know. You have no choice. Stay hydrated. The oxys can mess you up. He is not on the brink of death. He is still a spry, young gentleman tarantula looking for his betrothed later down the line. Whether he gets that chance or not is kind of up to whether I remember to post something about it. Don't you dare. That. Where did I put your lid? He is an escape artist. We gotta be careful. Me next. Well, once we really get into gear... Oh, my fucking God. I did not tell everybody about the spider at work. So, first of all, I want to point out the fact that I was a little bit... I seemed a little bit stressed and a little bit upset about the way things went down. The reason why I was crabby with the way things went down. Has nothing to do with Jason. Has everything to do with the fact that I was at the time trying to get to the burrito truck because the burrito truck only sticks around for like 20 minutes. And as far as I knew, it had already been sitting there for quite a while. So I'm trying to leave Public One, right? And I think, what was it? You go, security! And I turn around and you're waving me down. Jason's waving me down. And on the floor is a house spider that's about this big with its legs stretched out. And Jason, he hands me this mug that's got, what is that? It's like a handgun mug where it looks like there's a gun that was built in it. Anyway, he's like, take care of the spider. And we scoop up the spider and I take it with me over to the burrito truck. And I order the burrito with the spider like sitting over on the table nearby. Oh my God.
Why didn't you tell me about that?
I forgot. Yeah, this burrito truck is so fucking good. Like I was just like, oh my God, I took the spider and I like fucking sped walked over to the gosh darn burrito truck. Unfortunately, it's a species of spider that does not survive well outside. It's one of those things that you typically find it inside because it's not an outside spider. My aunt took tramadol for like, I wouldn't have given a shit, but now I do kind of. I was just after the lunch break had ended, as I was getting up, I was just like, it's like, Jason, the next time you do that to me, it better be a tarantula or it better be a scorpion. Because the fact of the matter is there is always a chance that somebody goes and accidentally or intentionally throws out their exotic pet. We've had a few instances where that sort of thing has happened. One of them, an individual thought that their salamander had gotten out, so they just threw the whole cage out without looking in the dirt. And what happened was the salamander went into a state of brumation, which is kind of like hibernation, but for cold-blooded creatures. This thing went and burrowed into the ground, made itself a den, and one of the people there went in and tipped the cage over, and they found this expensive giant salamander just sitting there. So they took it home, and they raised it from there. Didn't refill it, and I had terrible withdrawals. I had no idea what was happening. Yeah, the closest that I can say... Okay, no, there are two things that I can say were close to that. There was a certain substance that I tried out for a while that had god-awful flu-like withdrawal symptoms. Never again. Good God. Ain't no... Oh, wait, that's one of the cages that we need. Oh, tomorrow's going to be such a busy freaking day. Do we even have... Okay, there's another stack right there. So we should be able to at least clear out some of that dirt. And then there's the alcohol withdrawals. The alcohol withdrawals were god-awful. Primarily because after being like an active drunk every single night for, what was it, like 2 or 3 years that we've been drinking? 4, 5, 6? About 6 years. We have been actively drinking in excess for 6 years. Every single night. And then one day, I had enough. I could not stand myself. The person that I'd become drinking was no longer a fun and exciting person. Well, exciting, but in the worst ways. Yeah, no. I did pick Yoan up and drop him on the floor. But I'd had enough. I'd had enough of waking up and hating myself. So I quit. Cold turkey. Like that. When I tell you that they're not joking around when they say that you're not supposed to quit cold turkey with drinking because of the withdrawal symptoms and the effects that it has on your body, I mean that they're being serious. It is a huge concern. For the longest time, I would wake up in pools of sweat. The bed just drenched where I was laying because my body was going through these
When I
withdrawals.
saw the X-ray, to be honest, my heart sank because it looked like a couple masses missing.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
I
why
want
you always
to.
take 2 views.
Can I just hide them forever?
One second.
Some types of artifacts
Whoop,
that
he gone.
masses on one
Hey.
but perfectly fine on the others.
How long did you delete them for?
10 minutes.
So I can't delete them forever.
No.
The only other concern
When they hibernate, they can grow back lost limbs. Oh, yeah.
and those tell us
I still drink in moderation. Well, that's good. You can drink. I'm not the kind of person that should be drinking. Probably also not the kind of person that should be drinking caffeine in excess. But that's kind of what happened today. So, oh well. Let's get done with this last tarantula here. It's a talking night. All right. That's what we're doing. Is we're talking and sharing experiences, and then sharing critters, then drinking water and doing more exercises. Oh, I drink coffee like a fish. Pretty sure if a fish tried to breathe or drink coffee, it would die.
Why? Coffee tastes gross, burnt, and bitter. Yeah, that stuff too. It just enhances the burnt and bitterness.
See, what I was addicted to back in the day was coffee related, but when I was a kid, we had coffee, and with what came with coffee was coffee creamer. So it wasn't the coffee that I was addicted to. What I would do is I'd pour whole milk halfway into a cup, and then I'd pour the other half of the cup with coffee creamer, and then I would drink that diabetic swill, and it, so good. So good. But there was a reason why back then I was built like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, we can't know till we get in there, but things are looking up.
Now, this is our other Brazilian blue violet male. He's got himself the remnants of a sperm web. What these guys will do is they will go and pitch it. It's going to sound horrible. They pitch a tent of webbing up from the side of the cage down to the ground floor. And then they crawl underneath it, and they use the webbing to transfer, we'll call it their fluids.
He can't just show up with his cute bandana. That would be festive enough.
Get their fluids on the webbing, and then they dab their pedipalps on there, charging their pedipalps for what is supposed to be copulation, procreation. That remnant right there used to be a sperm web. Yes. Right there. That used to be hanging, and if you look closely, you can see the spot where it used to hang on the side. He would crawl underneath that, charge himself up, and then start looking for a female. Which I guess is up to us because, well, he's not going to find one in his cage now, is he? We'll go and find somebody that's looking for a male. And
I just asked, did you say sperm? Okay.
yes, I already said yes, I did.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Just straight up coffee. I used to drink black coffee.
You did it when we first started hanging out.
Then I switched to energy drinks. I also used to smoke and vape and all sorts of stuff.
I used to drink pop like it was water. Never
Yeah,
drank-
me too.
I would go through almost 12
I still remember the craziest thing. First of all, I know some of you might not believe in ghosts. Some of you might not believe in ghosts, but I've had my fair share of experiences to know that there are some supernatural or abnormal things out there that can't be explained by modern science. So when I was a kid, I was a slob. My room was cluttered with soda cans and pop bottles and just papers from school. It was a mess. Well, one day, something started walking on all those soda bottles and pop cans, and you could hear it just crunching in the dark, back and forth, kind of like pacing in the middle of the room. And
I run off a blood pressure pill and anxiety medicine.
one night, after I couldn't sleep for like a week, I finally turned to the darkness and I went, "What do you want?" And then, I don't know if I can even do it justice, I heard, and I was just like, you know what? Fucking kill me. And then I just fell back into the bed and slept so good, and the shit stopped fucking happening, or at least stopped happening that frequently. Crazy. So that's what I had to deal with as a kid. So part of the reason why I believe that there is something beyond what we're seeing right now.
I remember one time in the bedroom, the water bottle was like this, went like that, almost that correct angle, and right back up. But it was one of those.
Oh wait, out of water?
Are you okay?
Where did my Duchess? She's just like, she's falling from the sky. Yeah, it was a mess. And then,
You okay?
no, she's scared. She's in her kennel, quivering a little bit.
She is.
No, she's just in her kennel.
Duchess, I'm sorry.
Another thing that happened back when I was
The Butterfingers.
back when I was still dating one of my exes, things were happening, and in the midst of things happening, the closet door, which is one of those, what would you call it, like the accordion doors that kind of like fold up, that shit came undone and basically either fell or was thrown at my ex.
The ghost knew something you didn't at the moment.
Yeah, probably. Turns out she was not a nice person. But it was hysterical when she cut the nipples out of my brother's shirt that I was wearing.
Is that Grace?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I handed my brother back the shirt and started to walk away, and I hear, "What the fuck?" It was one of his favorite shirts. I'll be right back, folks.
In Haynes Junction, where I live, things are really tiny and close together, and I am the neighborhood vet, so sometimes I have an appointment right across the street.
Michelle got a call for help from her neighbor Lisa, whose goat has a problem that could be serious.
We have goats in the Yukon for milk, and we keep them all year, and then we have a full supply of milk for our girl.
So when Lisa discovered a lump on the face of a dairy goat named Martha, she got worried.
Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Say hi, John. Are you helping with the goats today? So, which one are we looking at? We're looking at Martha Black. Oh, okay. With the purple collar. There's a little lump on her cheek. Oh, okay. And how long's that been there? I just noticed it yesterday. Oh, yeah, I see it. So let's have a closer look. Okay. I really want to get in there and check it carefully because of the location. It could involve a tooth. So if it's a rotten tooth, that's a little bigger deal.
If Michelle has to extract the tooth, that'll require surgery.
She's happy to get right up there as long as she's got food. Yeah. Yeah, that's not tricky part of the comfortable lump. Okay, so I don't know how long you're going to be patient with me there.
So Martha won't feel any pain. Michelle numbs her cheek.
Put the local in first. That's going to take a few minutes to set in, and while we're waiting, I'll wash it and clean it up just before we open it. Yeah. Oh, almost. There we go. Good stuff. All right. Her lymph nodes are nice and small, and her teeth, I think, feel pretty well. Actually, from the outside, and it feels great.
Michelle discovers the lump is an abscess in Martha's cheek.
Gotta do everything really quick, just because she's gonna be impatient about hanging around there. She's not gonna want me messing with her for long. There's a time window on this one.
She's hoping Martha will stay calm so she can drain it.
Basically, it's opening it up, flushing it. Sometimes there's a little foreign body in there. You often won't find it. Sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't. She's moving around a bit, so we're just trying to open that up. Punch out of it. Amazing. Still breathing. Hold on, Martha. You're being really decent right now. Oh, there we go. Bunch of time. Oh. This time. Just so kind of satisfying to get that stuff out of there, but it's also disgusting at the same time. So I've expressed most of the pus out. Now I want to get back in there and just kind of flush it all out nicely, because that'll help it. Oh. Awesome. And so what I'm going to do is use this plastic with antibiotic and anti-inflammatory, and then it'll be open so it can continue to drain. Flushing some
All right.
out of there. Look at that.
Let's see, how many people have we traumatized? To a dealer, though. You can get anything you can think through a street dealer. Yeah, sounds like the United States. However, here in the United States, you got to be very careful because our dealers, for some reason, are cutting everything with fentanyl. You know, the drug that if you get the wrong proportions will just outright fucking kill you. Yeah, way to go, drug dealers. Those are your repeat customers. But I guess you don't give enough fucks about your own product.
Michelle's next call is not quite so close to home. She's back on the road, headed for the Yukon Wildlife Preserve. She and Randy are about to
Do I even exist?
with an injured foot. A few
LOL, no nibble shirt.
to the herd. Now, Randy's concerned.
Careful what you say about your exes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not exactly saying nice things about me either.
You know, there's no point in putting her back in there and having her get ripped apart by the other ones.
She must be down here somewhere on top of the cliff.
Okay, maybe?
Glad I stopped happening for you. If you try DMT, you can see what's really out there and what we can't see. I want to do more psychedelics for sure. Careful what you say about your exes. Acid, don't ever do salvia. LOL, no nipple shirt. I've heard bad things about it, not worth it. Last time I tried doing salvia, I wound up throwing up. So I think I'm allergic to it. Not going to try that shit again.
What is salvia?
Salvia is what they called the knockoff version of marijuana here in Oregon. Mushrooms and LSD mostly. I like ketamine, but I can't get it anymore since it's expensive from my doctor. Everything from a doc is so expensive. Nothing is affordable. Yeah, that's what I don't fucking understand. All right. I think that since we here in the United States are so prone to suing the shit out of people. Oh, I thought he was pooping in the hallway.
Is he laying down in the kitchen?
Yeah. We should go and sue the medical insurance companies as a whole for fraudulent practices. Because their whole purpose of existing is to back up the people who have been footing a bill for quite some time, thinking that they would get help when it matters most. However, a lot of times, these same insurance companies go out of their way to make sure that you can't use the proper tools that they have at their disposal to make sure that you're healthy. Hence why my grandma died. They didn't want to do proper imaging. They just brushed it off. She wound up having throat cancer, and she had a very long and slow, painful death. It's things like that that should qualify as lawsuit worthy to go after the insurance companies that deny claims. You shouldn't have to sign waivers. You shouldn't have to read the fine print. Things should be straightforward, but they're not. And now we have people that are demanding we take it a step further with these CEOs. That's what you'd think. But, yeah. Yeah, coke is rich person drugs for sure. I'm debating whether or not I should put my scary experience into the chat. I mean, sure, you can. We're not going to judge you too much. Just do your utmost to make sure that you don't share anything too illegal, because people will stumble upon this later. This is going to be a public chat. What the fuck? I know you just moved, but I could have swore I just heard something hit the door a little bit. Well, there's a slug there. I don't think he hit the door hard.
Tracy are headed into Alaska, and they don't call it the last frontier for nothing.
Okay, let's.
And today's first patient is truly a rare breed.
So we're going to be going to the yak farm today. She's only like 13, 1400 pounds.
Well, yeah, Durs, but you've actually had experiences that would warrant that kind of reaction.
Oh, that's scary.
It is scary, but
Did
it
you see
just
what part he just added?
right into my daughter's room. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, that is terrifying.
There's 100 acres of pasture and 100 yaks.
Jesus Christ.
Their own operation are Tom
Oliver, move!
and grandson's on
Oliver, move!
He's like, give me attention, Daddy.
Oh, get out of the way! Go on. Go on.
You want to do something that's
He's doing the little foot dance. It's so fucking adorable.
walking down the side.
Yeah. You.
Hello,
Hi there.
how's it going?
Are you a yak doctor?
So nice to meet you. So you got some yaks for us to work on.
I do.
What's a yak buddy?
Very hard to get a veterinarian in this part of the world. Actually,
There you go.
He's got a big smile.
We've ever had here on the ranch.
Oh.
I got a little guy over here. He's 4 years old. Name is Drifter. He was trained at.
It was a PTSD nightmare. That is terrifying.
To a steer.
Okay, so castration. Alrighty.
They put you guys through so much hell, and then they hardly give you a second thought when you get back into the States. Get out of the way!
Tamed up nice. Maybe any bull come and get you.
What are you doing? What are you, oh, Duchess, you can come get pets. She's still scared. Come here.
Okay, I'm ready with the hand.
Ah.
And one quick move that horns really hurts.
Yeah.
I just have to be on my toes. Yeah.
Duchess.
He's gonna let me.
Come on.
No, I had a freaky dream, and I have no idea where it came from. These medicines, I'm dreaming almost every night, and they're all just different.
Looking like, you know, if he might come at me.
Screeches. Screeches. There you go. I gotta do my exercises. Oliver.
So I think what you do is switch gears to the while they're in the domestic channel. It's ready to
All right.
eject. We'll just be ready to run.
Oh.
You're kind of annoyed by me, aren't you? So that injected nicely.
Soon, the sedative should knock out Drifter.
Very good. It's almost like they know what we're gonna do. Almost. Almost. Yeah.
You know, yak kennels have hairy udders.
Oh, he's super nice. He's a neat guy. He's really into his yaks.
Oh.
So no bears want to come mess with me.
He's very intelligent animal, which I love.
2 days ago, and voice commands.
You're the good boy.
Get out of the house.
If Yak's had a fan club, Bobby was president.
Is it working?
Yeah, he got his head down.
Why do you smell so dusty?
So now he's down.
We just vacuumed the whole room.
So that's it.
Where's all that dust coming from?
We're trying to just get him in a better position so I can get in his back door there.
Want me to push?
Yeah.
There we go, perfect.
Allie's talking super froggy, Micah. We don't even know.
After gave me a bit of a shock, I was
They're just grains of dust compared to the universe. That's what like your brother would say.
Right.
temperament kind of mixes with certain drugs, how sedate they get.
It's mine.
Michelle gives the big bowl of tapa. The drifter's not ready for bedtime.
I'm surprised he's still living. Man, he just so food drugged up like no problem.
It's not time to wake up.
I was shocked actually.
All right.
Drifters resist.
Yeah. Well, now people are speculating that the majority of the UAPs that we see out there, or UFOs, come out of the ocean instead of the space. Oliver, you know you're not supposed to be over there. Psilocybin. Well, if it would have helped. What was that? Did you just roll in something out there? Oh God, I hope not. Oliver, what the fuck? No. Your purpose is whatever you make it out to be. It's the same with my purpose. You think growing up I ever thought I'd want to be any kind of content creator? No. Police officer maybe, security guard definitely not. I honestly didn't think I was going to make it past 20. It's not about what's going on right now. It's all about what you can make happen in the future. Come on, Oliver. Dum-dum. No. Come on. Oliver, get up here. You better not smell like dog shit after taking a roll. Gosh darn blonde bimbo. I think what happened was he went to go and chase something, hit the end of his line while he was making a turn and fell sideways. Go on. She's still in her kennel? Gosh, honey, you traumatized her.
Second time today.
Oof. How cold is it for you? It's about probably 34 degrees outside right now. Add 6, so it's 40? It doesn't feel like 40.
The staff suspects phenotype may be developing kidney disease.
When I was a kid, the only answer I had when somebody asked me what I wanted to be
Feels like 40.
was happy. We're working on it.
Okay, let me, get your temperature and stuff like that. We really need to doctor.
All right.
Yes.
Like I can probably get her through the fence maybe, or just step in the door. Yeah, okay, let's get her done.
Super froggy.
Worsening kidney condition. Michelle must get hands-on.
You have a purpose, you just haven't figured it out yet. Just like many of us. You know, becoming a security guard was more or less kind of just falling
And that makes anesthesia
into an opportunity.
Yeah, weren't we just looking at random jobs and found that?
Yep.
And you had talked about possibly being a police officer in the past, so it's like a step.
So everyone's nervous. So I just have to focus.
You just got to keep your eyes open
Yeah, anesthesia has risks.
and jump on an opportunity that presents itself. Whew. My intestines are on fire. Yes, Discord, join the... Yes, Froggy, join the Discord.
She's friendly. She's a little bit more moody than others. She is a cat, so she does have her days. You don't recognize me, does it?
I don't know, mine has.
links are known to attack humans with resin.
No one really wants to.
Well, I know you're doing pretty good right now with selling stuff.
She's not.
I'm hoping I could, last weekend I brought home 3. I'm hoping I can do that this week.
Oh,
Because I need to make sure I have enough money to buy everybody Christmas
I think this is going to be one of those nights I got to run to the bathroom, guys. Whew.
A second female is keeping an eye.
Because last night we had super spicy Thai food, and then we had some spice mixed in with today's food. Oh, it's all right. It's just like when people come on to here. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you have to talk in the chats. No, you can talk when you feel comfortable enough to talk. I will ask individuals if they're even slightly amused to consider subscribing. You don't even have to like the live. Just subscribe, guys. This one needs to get a cage clean, but I think the cage that needs it the most is probably Mochi's. So that's going to be our focus this weekend is Mochi's cage. Didn't you say that we were getting bricks in Saturday?
I think so. Let me check real quick.
And that'll be when we clean everybody else's. Whew.
Michelle will check her head up.
I didn't think I would make it to 25 when I was a teen, and I'm still looking around confused. Like, how am I still here at 26?
Oh, I thought I was a virgin.
Last year, another links
Acid reflux, yeah? What?
Yep, Saturday.
closely monitor this aging cat to make sure she's tolerating anesthesia.
She's not a real chubby animal, and she does have a fairly high metabolism. So that means that
No, she was awake for that, too.
vomit when she's on
What a good little spooter. This is a Lasiodora parabana. or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. It is a tropical terrestrial tarantula from South America. They are a New World species, which means they have those neat little urticating hairs. Now, she hasn't used hers in a while. For those that don't know, urticating hairs are a defense mechanism that New World tarantulas.
That's her handle on Discord.
Oh. Urticating hairs are a defense mechanism that New World tarantulas from the Americas, developed over time. Old World tarantulas do not have this defensive mechanism. Oh. Alright, guys. I'm going to have to leave, and I will be back. I will have you guys sitting here watching the tarantula. Nature calls!
This is a serious problem.
Ooh.
We need to get on it immediately.
Michelle prepares a drug to wake the entire up and stop.
Oh, he loves calling hooters.
She should wake up in a few minutes, but there's one thing left to do.
The only thing we want to do is deworm her.
A dewormer can kill any parasites that may be robbing the cat of nutrients.
Watch yourself. She's moving. She's moving here. Okay. She knows I was in bed. Just watch your fingers, like really careful. She definitely could bite. This is the dewormer. She's up. Okay, everybody get out. Just try that out. Move your hand. Move your hand. I got it. So now Benetai's recovering, that's great. She can move around, and even just that little bit of muscle activity is going to start warming her body temperature right back up to normal. Her back, she's got a bit of wobble, but she's able to walk around. This is good, because she'll warm right back up. I was incredibly relieved the race popped right back up when it was over. It was a very happy situation all around.
Oh, Oliver, shush.
Her muscling feels really nice at her age, so she actually feels really good. Why Benetai's trembling, I don't know. It could be something as simple as her nutritional levels. We took some blood, and we should have results back in a couple of days, so we can adjust as we need to.
Michelle will keep tabs on Benetai's condition with regular checkups.
Sarah and I are going to work together and make sure she's on the right track. We should be ready to hit the road.
It's a new day and another drive across the Alaskan backcountry. Michelle's asked Maya to come lend her a hand.
How many appointments do you have today? Full wait list. Full slam day of appointments.
They're headed to the American Bald Eagle Foundation in Hayes for Michelle's bi-monthly clinic.
Sometimes I can get a technician to give me a hand, but I couldn't this time. But instead, I have Maya, which is great.
Never heard the term first snake before.
She's been helping me since she was tiny, and it kind of forces some mother-daughter time, which, you know, it's tough to get teenagers to willingly submit to. That's perfect, Maya. Thank you. We both love animals, and, you know, she's a lot of fun to have around.
I like a noodle or a no pro.
Hi, Brittany. It's Honey. Okay, honey.
Their next patient is one Michelle's seen before. A 3-month-old puppy who survived a scrape with death.
I was at work and Honey was at my house. My landlord pulled in not knowing that the dog would go underneath the car, and she actually ran over Honey. Honey, come here. I couldn't stop crying. She's like my best friend. Like, I love her with all my heart. Thankfully, Dr. Ovi was in town and we just raced down here.
Hi, beauty. How are you, honey? Hi. How are you? Good.
That bend in Honey's leg is not from a broken bone, but rather the effects of severe nerve damage.
Have you been doing the rehab on her? Yeah, I have today. The last time I saw Honey, her leg was pulled, and the nerves that run underneath the leg may have just been stretched, they may have been snapped right away from the spinal cord. That is an injury that can permanently turn the legs that can no longer be straightened out and used normally.
But after 3 weeks of healing, there's a chance her feeling's coming back.
If the nerves just stretched, they may heal slowly over time. So I'm really hopeful that we're gonna see some sensation.
Nope on a
back
rope.
in
I like
play
that.
today.
To find out if Honey's feeling is returning, Michelle will test her response to pain, starting with the good leg for a baseline response.
I'm just gonna check her toe right now with a really strong pinch. Okay, no, I won't do that hard. I won't. I just want to make sure. Okay. Nothing. I work my way up the leg. So I pinch here. Nothing. A little bit harder. Nothing. Harder. Nothing. So I'm gonna try with the needle to see where I can get sensation. Oh, you felt that good. Oh, you felt that. It's not looking good, to be honest. There's still, unfortunately, no feeling in this leg. And the nerve is gone, so the muscles are just hanging there, and the leg is just hanging there. And has she been chewing at it or anything like that? She chews it every day. Okay. Like, I'll catch her chewing on it so hard. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. When I hear that Honey's been chewing her leg, alarm bells start to go off. The problem is, it's just kind of this weird thing flopping around, especially a puppy. They'll often chew it and mutilate it, and still get ongoing infections. Some of them will chew their leg right off. Horrible.
Yeah, just stay away from all wild snakes. You'll be safe.
I guess there's kind of no other way of beating around the bush. It's looking very strong, like we're going to need to amputate that leg. I can see Brittany feels so bad for her dog. You have this wonderful young puppy. You're picturing, this dog growing up with you. It's hard to suddenly get your mind around, okay, now my dog is seriously injured. My dog thinks that he's had his leg amputated. What does that mean? Why can we not just leave the leg?
Why does it not work for
Certainly,
rattlesnakes?
there have been people who've left the leg and the dog will have a shriveled leg, and I've seen that. But they were lucky the dog didn't sort of continue to mutilate the leg.
Oh, that part. Never mind.
Already means she's probably going to continue to do that. You can get infections and things growing, so it's just easier to get it out of the way. We certainly can give it another couple of weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, and see if there's any improvement at all. The prognosis is very poor for any type of return to function. But every dog's an individual, and we need to give it a couple more weeks to be sure, just in case she starts to get the sensation back. If we don't have to take her leg, that's fantastic. We certainly can make a decision about whether to move the leg or not, okay? Thanks for coming in, Brittany.
It's just really sad. It's hard. I feel really bad for her.
We'll be in touch. We'll figure it out.
With an end to an emotional day, Michelle and Maya close up the clinic. But before calling it a night, they stop off at a roadside lodge to gas up.
So we pull over to see gas. Maya came in and was checking this gorgeous hairless Sphinx cat sitting on the wood stove, and all of a sudden she's like, "Mom, there's like a pin in the cat's foot." And sure enough, there was a fish hook stuck in the toes. Poor kitty. I think we're good.
Tracy is able to stop by with supplies to help treat the cat.
Of course, there's no other vet around. We're out in the middle of nowhere, so we're gonna get it out.
This lodge and the cat are owned by Mabel Wimmer.
She's on the pizza oven. Oh, she likes to be on the warm oven. Yeah. Yeah, you'd think a hairless cat maybe isn't the right fit for Alaska. But she's found the perfect spot right on top of the wood stove, so I'm not worried about her. She's gonna stay warm.
With higher than normal body temperatures and light fuzz covering their skin, Sphinx cats definitely need a place to get out of the cold.
How about you, little princess? Oh, her name is Elsie. She's a shoulder cat. She's beautiful. If I knew you were going to cure her my bath this morning. Really? I don't think she was dirty. Yes. See that?
Oh. Oh, heavens. That was extra spicy. I am traumatized.
So is it a good thing we're not doing spicy for lunch tomorrow?
Probably. Yeah, rattlesnakes can be terrifying, and some of them can be incredibly territorial. However, they're not necessarily known for such antics. Ooh. In any case, let's get to the next set. Yes, I've got a head wrap on. I had to, guys. I was starting to sweat after that last little bout.
Do I need to skip the habanero next time?
No, it's fine.
So we'll just let that.
Just cry a little bit.
It was chili oil and habanero.
Oh, God. All right. It wasn't the ghost chili pepper salsa. It was habanero and chili oil. Yeah. So it was heat on top of heat, wrapped in with some not coconut, with some crab and a side of coconut shrimp. It was pretty freaking good, but it was like instant fire hole.
So how we
Almost without warning. All right, here we go. Let's bring it in here.
Duchess, Daddy's doing exercises.
It doesn't look like it's moving.
Oh, tell me about it. Especially when you have to do it the second time. Oliver, you coming to get pets? Duchess! Duchess, come here! Come here! Duchess! Duchess! Come on!
Kitty's gonna be fine.
Come on.
The bark was tiny enough, but I didn't.
She was still so scared.
Me too. Oh, my fault you didn't catch it.
And a little bit of something set. Like a lion with a thorn in its paw. And it started hoping crying.
I can't throw it that way. You'll run over a wolf and squish him.
In the middle of Alaska with a fish hook stuck in its toe. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Duchess, come on! No, Oliver, that was me going like this. That's me. No, that's me. I did it.
Easy peasy.
I hit the ground. Look. I just did it in front of him, and he's just like, look at the door.
Duchess!
Sierra's come in to keep her mom and sister company before heading
You-
to college.
Get it, Duchess?
Sierra's going to school this fall.
Duchess?
Next year. You know, we gotta kind of pull everything
She's so
together
scared.
and take advantage of these moments when we
You
can.
done did it this time, honey.
You're the one who dropped it.
To solve the mystery of the porcupine pen.
Well, you're the one that drank it.
So,
Hey, Mike,
So?
Dr. Oakley,
how are you?
see you again.
tap out.
You got your daughters with you today, huh?
Ow.
No, it's Mark. They're gonna go in and grab that porcupine, and then we'll take it into that barn just to get out of the way.
Duchess, here.
The porcupine. we use
I didn't
for
hit you. Come here.
classroom education.
Did the bottle hit her?
Yeah.
Over the-
Duchess!
and he sort of likes the attention, I guess.
Duchess.
Maybe he thinks he's
Come on.
joking it.
Yeah, he will.
Try to stop.
His name is Snickers.
All right.
This Alaskan
Oh my God.
seemed to be
There's
There's just one problem.
What's
This
wrong?
man,
My asshole's on fire.
But there's,
Get out the push, or not push, pops.
I don't
Get
know
out the
what they call it.
popsicles.
Yes.
We're going. Portland. All right, here we go.
Just want to check out the shirt.
I'm gonna see if I can't slip in there and just lift his tail. If I can't tell, a little inappropriate grouping, and I should have our answer.
even though Snickers is well socialized, most porcupines don't take kindly to man.
I want peanut butter and marshmallow fluff.
There he is.
And Michelle's seen what can happen when a porcupine gets offended.
You know, they get a bit of a bad rap, but some of it's a little well deserved. They're just trying to defend themselves. But dogs end up with a mouthful of clothes, or even on their face, or on their paws. Ooh, that was fun. Certainly, if I'm going in to feel for testicles, he's probably won't just put up with that. Ooh, broccoli.
To keep Michelle from getting stuck, they'll feed Snickers some porcupine delicacies.
Hopefully I don't get 30,000 kills making this tricky.
No, they're just being friendly. Silent calls everybody a biscuit head.
Even Silent's a biscuit head. You know what's with a lemon? It's
Figure out where the lemon came from.
it's friggin' TikTok's new app.
Oh, they're talking about something else.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm literally gonna use it to promote my YouTube.
That's just like
And that's it.
another social media.
Don't worry, honey. It'll go the way of the dodo.
You'll just find something else after that.
Oh my god! Stop! Nagging!
No! I mostly do TikTok when I'm trying to fall asleep.
I can't tell for sure what it is at this point. It's just like a whole bunch of skin and folds. So I don't know if under there and get the deal.
The tail is one of the most dangerous parts of a porcupine.
Alright. Get over. Yeah, since TikTok started to go the way of the dodo, all of the slutty TikTok content creators have started moving over to Clapper, which in and of itself sounds like a very dirty app. Honestly, I don't know who thought that would make for a good name. But what once was a bunch of interesting videos of real shit popping off has become a bunch of essentially half-naked girls trying to get the guys to follow them. I was like,
Are you making me want to delete Clapper?
I really wish they would go, I don't know, just all subscribe on OnlyFans and leave us all out of it. The same thing's happening on Facebook. I've been getting freaking content on my normal feed. What is that called? It's sponsored content. So these people spend money to further reach an audience, and I'm just like, I'm not on Facebook to see scantily clad ladies. I don't understand.
Let me guess, it's just a perk.
Before honey's taken back for surgery.
It's not a cult. Damn it. I only want you guys to subscribe and follow me and come on the live whenever you can. I don't want you to,
The sooner we get it,
worship me or anything. Support group. There we go. Good golly. So this is our 8-legged ball of fury. You can see she's been kicking some of her urticating hairs. This weekend we're going to go and get her some more crickets. Yeah, she is the one that cartwheeled across the cage to try and nab my hand. Technically, she is my wife's tarantula. But Charlotte's yours. Yes.
I bought it for you, I thought.
No, Charlotte's yours. It was supposed to be your spider.
No, we bought it because I thought you'd love it.
Each vessel needs to be located and tied off before they can fly.
Hush, you baked potato. Oh my god.
Was it a loaded one?
What was it? We had an entire night where we started like figuring out what our names would be, and we actually sounded a lot like a cult. Brother Biscuit Head, how are you? Disco Ball Froggy. You really built like a lemon. That, you could either be talking about a shit car or a very round individual. Either way, it's a burn. It is, in fact, a burn. All right, so this is a terrestrial tropical tarantula. We've got a den right here. I put it in there because she was digging in the corner. This weekend, we're going to try to find her something a little bit more, well, tarantula friendly, because apparently a lot of people are like, that den's not big enough. Okay, well, fine. We'll figure something else out. I hope. Damn. It's going to be a roast. They're going to be roasting each other, honey. When you're trying to keep a tarantula that is tropical and terrestrial, you want to make sure that they have plenty of humidity in their cage, which is why we go and we water down the dirt. We use coconut. Give my brain a second. Whatever word that was decided to go on a little trip. Coconut fiber, coconut dirt, as our bedding because it tends to retain more of the moisture.
Well, it's been officially shipped, the bedding, for after you asked about it. So
Yay.
yeah, it's supposed to be here Saturday.
Yes, she is. She's also a terror. Silent, you need to make your PFP a lemon with an eye patch now. How about no? This particular species, the Brazilian white-knee tarantula, seems to be a little bit more stressy and aggressive than I said it right the first time. I don't know why my brain said I didn't. Than a lot of the other species that we keep. We know this because every time we go to fiddle around in her cage, so to speak, she tends to go on the warpath, trying to get a pound of flesh. So these guys are beautiful to look at, but they're not a species that I would recommend owning if you're looking to handle your tarantula a little bit more. That being said, let's go put her away and then talk a little bit about tarantula handling and the dangers that come with it. Oh, fudge! Which is carbs. Lots of carbs. Fudge? Carbs? No? Just sugar? Oh.
I could be wrong.
Calories, yes. Alright, here we go. That little girl up there. Alright. So, let's raise the bar a little bit, shall we? There we go. Flip that around. Ooh. So, a lot of people have this notion. Oh, I forgot to write that down. A lot of people have this notion that tarantulas are the indestructible cousins of true spiders, and this honestly couldn't be further from the truth. Tarantulas are far more susceptible to injury than we give them credit for. It's the reason why handling is incredibly dangerous for the tarantula, more so than it is for you. The chances of a tarantula bite killing you is pretty slim. As a matter of fact, the only known death via a tarantula bite occurred not because of the venom's reaction to the body, but rather a bacterial infection that was transferred on the fangs of the tarantula and got into the system of the victim, who then died. When you hold a tarantula off and away from, let's say, a surface like a table or off from the ground, what tends to happen when you drop it, whether it be accidentally or due to a bite, is upon impact, the tarantula will become injured. Most of the time, it's the abdomen splitting because the abdomen of the tarantula is not a hard carapace, but rather a soft tissue. They
You should stay silent.
So, squirrels are kind of in their teens and early 20s. They start to go, once they get up to 30, they really start to get that slant. And so I'd say she's
I'm going back to incognito. Damn, Froggy. Fuck.
in her late 20s. Things are gonna start.
Ultimately, handling a tarantula is seriously risky business. I don't typically recommend it. I don't handle my tarantulas on purpose. If I'm handling them, it's typically because we have to catch and then relocate into a cage. That's happened with both the Brazilian blue violets. This happened with Little Bitch. That happened with
See you, Socks. See you, Gary. See you next
Ducky, the green bottle blue, except it was my wife that wouldn't put it back in the cage because me and my brothers freaked out. Like you're supposed to do, right? When you own tarantulas.
Okay, honey. You can put your collar on, get all your stuff ready.
It's not holding a tarantula so long as the tarantula isn't super aggressive or stressed out. It's not that bad. It's when the tarantula starts to act out, starts to realize that it is actually on another living creature and acts in defense of itself. Like, for instance, if you're holding it and you bite, you're holding it and you bite yourself and the tarantula goes flying. No, you're holding it, the tarantula bites you, and your instinct is to shake your hand to get it off of you. Again, handling a tarantula is not very safe for the spider.
That's what I was hoping to see. I don't think she'll necessarily.
Like to own, I don't think I've had a tarantula that I'm uber scared to like carry in a cage.
Balfour.
But she's pretty late fall.
Balfour, was I scared of the Balfour at first?
No, but I figured that's one you would be scared of. I don't know.
Well, I've only gotten a threat post from the Balfour once.
I'm just back there.
The only species that I've really held are the Brazilian blue violets and Little Bee, who is a Lasiodora parabana. Little Bee was incredibly docile, incredibly calm. She slowly walked across, kind of slowly walked across my back to my other arm, and it feels exactly like you'd think it would, like a hand on your person. Big spiders tend to feel that way. The spider that I was most hesitant to deal with at all would probably be the black widow that I used to own, because smaller spiders tend to be a little bit harder to keep contained. And if she manages to slip out of the cage during feeding and bite me, that's going to be a hospital trip that I potentially don't want to go through. There's also the Vietnamese centipede, which is a critter that I, again, would not want to hold. Very beautiful to look at when it does decide to come out. Very dangerous to handle at all. It's the same with the Madagascar centipede, the centipedes coming out of the United States. You just don't want to fuck with them too much because their venom is what's considered to be medically relevant. Whether it will kill you or not doesn't matter. Probably I'd be very hesitant to own a trapdoor spider because of the strength of their venom. A spider that size, again, just if it's a male and it decides that it needs to go for a walk, I don't want to have to deal with finding it in my shoe one day and then, I don't know, wishing I was dead. Yes, we do have a centipede. No, it's not visible unless we lift up the cage. The centipede that we own is like this wide. She is huge. She's actually wider than most garter snakes that I've come into contact with. You said trap door spider. It's not trap burst. It's a trap door spider. Australia, I think, has the most venomous trapdoor spider. There's also the wandering spider of South America that can easily kill you. It's been found in bundles of bananas and other fruits coming in from various tropical regions in the Americas. It's really no bueno. You don't want to find a spider of any kind in a bundle of whatever fruit that you get.
You've got them in an enclosure that has tons of escape.
See, is there any other?
Lots of hiding places, lots
Brown
of-
recluse tend to get a pretty bad rap, but that's because they have an attitude to back up their venom yield. A little bit of venom from a brown recluse tends to go a long ways because it usually breeds some sort of infection with the bite, some sort of necrosis of the skin. There have been people that have literally had holes eaten into their bodies because of a brown recluse bite. I never want to see another one again. Back in a house that we lived in, me and my ex over in Scappoose, one of the little cubbies up there was chock full of brown recluses. I don't care what the experts say. Those motherfucking spiders were brown recluses and they had the attitude to boot. So there are some people that say that you're not going to find any ginormous number of brown recluse up here. And I say that depends entirely on where they manage to bed down. And I pity the motherfuckers that went and moved into that house after they sold it, because I can almost guarantee you that nobody went in and fumigated.
It just steadily moved quite quickly and suddenly.
See, did I miss any conversations?
Right about the time when the drug should have kicked in.
If the lamb tumbled off the cliff, it would likely
Looking like a coconut or a microwave. Damn!
We're gonna try and get above them and bring them down.
Michelle and Maria head up the bluff in hopes of securing their patient.
Okay. Now,
But he's
gonna do another set, and then we're gonna bring out the scorpion. And then after we deal with the scorpion, we're gonna water Little Miss I haven't molt yet.
they spot the
I
herd.
swear her butt,
But where's the
her
target
butt's
sheep?
getting bigger.
Well, I think that's because she's building up her body mass underneath it. What tarantulas do typically before they molt is they develop their next exoskeleton underneath the old exoskeleton. So sometimes it looks like they're growing,
I have no idea if I should
and in truth they are, technically. They are preparing to slip out and show you just how massive they're going to be afterwards. Legs, is going to be
there's one that's
about the size of probably Little Bitch. So there's legs, there's Little Bitch. Little Bitch is the Lasiodor parablana. She is currently
out of the drugs a little bit.
the
Be staggering good.
widest, legs included, tarantula that we own.
Down.
I think Legs is going to have her beat. Yeah, no, they are scary. It might not be the initial venom that causes the necrosis of your skin, but like I said, it probably weakens the immune system around that area, which causes the necrosis, which causes the infection that you have to deal with. And that right there is, in my opinion, terrifying, because you get the spider bite and you're like, oh, it's a little bit swollen. And then all of a sudden you see like a black mass in the middle starting to form. It's one of the reasons why I freak out when I get some of these, what are they called? The boils? Is because there's a point in time where you get a boil where there's a purple mass in the middle of it. And I'm just like, it's happening. I got bit by a spider and now I gotta go to the hospital. No, it's just another boil.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
It hurts and then it itches, then it pops, then it goes away. And I got them because I have a genetic predisposition for bullshit like that. All right.
Get up and get back to your body.
Whew. Scorpion's really active.
Hey, morning. Oh well.
Duchess, you don't have to stay in there, girl.
You know, quite easily with the exam
Oh my
and season
God.
hair tagging.
She's
so
breaking
good.
my heart.
Reversal was lovely. I see you
Oh. Duchess!
immediately.
Michelle
Uh-oh.
has 11 more lambs.
It's
across
Oliver!
They've grown suspicious of Michelle and her dark gun.
What are you doing? We're supposed to pay you.
Right there.
Yeah, my
They're getting tired of our shenanigans. They're like, we're done now.
She'll come back another day when the sheep have calmed down.
These guys, it takes us half the summer to get all of them. They're just suspicious.
Still aching from her Yukon-style workout,
Oh my god, I went up
What
and
are
down
you
that cliff like 5 times.
What are you
Michelle
doing,
is finally
Oliver?
homeward bound.
Try patch. I hate
Hey
psoriasis.
Jackie, how's it going? Okay. Okay, I'll be
It's like
right
stuck in limbo. It's not growing anymore, but it is continuing to put off.
I have a question for you.
What?
How much water are you drinking today?
I have drinking plenty of water.
Without its
At work?
Yes!
Cat is in
Okay.
serious jeopardy.
Butthead.
Because that could be part of the problem is you're just also not getting enough water.
I get plenty of water. While I'm walking, it's raining on me.
Hello? Hey, Michelle.
Alright, here we go.
What just happened to the cow? Bumping mom and all this, trying to get the milk back. She won't let him. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It looks like it hurts.
The Dixies raise Angus cattle,
Ow!
a beef breed known for its
Oliver!
constitution.
When I am doing my exercises, you need to wait.
Mother down.
Wait.
She's one of our best cows.
Don't wag your tail when I'm trying to discipline you. You little. No!
She's kicking her baby away. He's only
Urgh.
2 days old. So she's gonna be in a lot of pain to kick her calf.
Oh, you boy, are you a good boy?
Don't
Get milk soon.
coax him that way. Get in your kennel.
From dehydration.
In your kennel.
To find out
Go
why
on.
the cow isn't letting her baby nurse.
Get in your kennel.
Oh, you eat that face, honey.
Yeah, let's get her
He
in
needs to learn to wait instead of pushing me around while I'm doing my exercises.
Need that chain or whatever over there.
I can fold my arms too,
Good job. Good job.
butthead.
Red Angus cows are protected maternal instincts. To keep this mom calm, they
Oliver would love it, Acid. You should see it. You need to come on the live on Sunday for sure. Because next week, they're one of the bazaars I'm doing, they're doing a pet contest where you dress them up. So we got him the cutest costume and he'll be here Sunday.
Her calf may be close, but she's still anxious and in pain.
Big challenge in general, there's not a lot of handling. So they're essentially wild. It can be a pretty situation. Sweets?
There.
No, I'm just
You happy? Huh?
see her udder is
Come here.
quite big. It's also really dark around the teats and dark around the backside of the bag. So this looks like, an early case of mastitis that's brewing.
Mastitis is an inflammation of the mammary gland, often caused when bacteria enters the teeth.
It certainly can be fatal if they get a severe case of mastitis.
To find out if she has a
There
serious
you go.
infection, Michelle must inspect a sample of her milk.
What?
Okay.
But milking a sick cow is easier said.
Duchess? Come here. Duchess. Oliver ain't no fucking way in hell I'm taking him out. Thought so.
He's a funny man is. That's what my immune system's for.
Oh. Gravity. Big ol' bitch.
She's fighting and she's kicking because it hurts. I mean, that's why she's kicking her own calf away when he's trying to nurse. She's faster than me, especially when I have coffee in my eye. The problem with all this kicking is I can't get in there and help her. She's sick and we need to get in there and deal with it.
Oliver, get away from the door now. You were just taken outside. You need to knock that behavior off.
Hi, Goofy.
And she rolled in her newborn nurse. To help diagnose the ailing mother, Michelle
Your
needs
daddy
sample of
being
her
a
milk.
butthead,
But
Oliver.
getting it is no easy task.
Entirely, not piss around.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want her to get.
my bill goes up when I have to go to the room.
Nothing, Duchess?
She's depressed.
With her offering secure, Michelle can safely milk her patient.
Oh. Now, Let's go take care of the scorpion.
Blood or discoloration. It's better if you have a lab nearby. You can take a sample and send it off. We don't have that. I mean, we do. We can send it. It would just take a while.
It's time to take some rehab to spare.
We didn't mean to scare her.
She could have died.
Hey, child, you've been out and about quite a bit. How you doing? How you doing? She's been going all over her cage. She looks much bigger on camera.
Isn't that what they all say?
Look at that. Like, I swear to God, she does not look that big in person.
Yeah, isn't that what they all say?
Duchess! Why? Why are you being so sad? Hey, baby. I can't give you scritches. Duchess, I can't give you scritches. She's got her leg raised like she wants pets. Baby. So these...
And the release of milk helps flush any existing
Oh.
bacteria.
These are probably one of the easiest invertebrates that you can own. They tend to enjoy temperatures that range between 70 and 80 degrees. That's why they're optimal for beginners, is because it's really hard to fuck it up. Room temperature is just fine. Just fine. We keep her at probably about 73 to 75 degrees, depending on what time of night it is, and she seems to be doing just fine. Look at how big she is. My goodness. She's definitely been growing. And I don't know if she's hungry, but we'll be feeding her along with the tarantulas this weekend. Not feeding the snakes this weekend, because they ate last weekend. All of them did. Right? That was last weekend?
I think so.
Now, because this is a tropical terrestrial species, we still got to go and give it a little spritz. He's chewing on a bone, right?
Yes.
There we go. I need to get some more water up in here. Oh, careful! You're fine. It's water. It's agua. You need it to survive, child. Where did I put that? Whose cage does not have clamps? That one's cage has got clamps. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Always make sure that you put the cage clamps back on the cage. Though she hasn't climbed up to try to get out in a while, she is strong enough to prop that lid open and go for a walk. We don't want to promote animals going for walks in the house when they're supposed to be in their cages. That is a good way to freak people out. Now, let's come over here. Ooh, that caffeine is running out. Look at that. Now this is biofluorescence. There's a chemical agent. Oh, there is a chemical agent on the exoskeleton of this scorpion that tends to absorb the UV light and convert it into a light frequency that we can more easily see. Now, pretty much all scorpion species have this particular genetic trait. So if you're in an area that has scorpions and you want to make sure that the scorpions aren't where they're supposed to be, go ahead and get yourself a black light. Just a heads up, don't be using that black light in areas that you don't don't want the truth to come out, so to speak. You can see bodily fluids using the black light. So don't go into an area that you might suspect looks like a Jackson Pollock painting under a black light. This is biofluorescence, great for tea. Oh, ooh! I think they make ink that does that, fluoresces under black light. I think a white T-shirt does that actually. What?
The logo thing that you have with the scorpion that glows, that with that same. Mom might have to wait till after we're done with bazaars.
Okay.
Which,
God, look at that stinger.
Finally get hands-on with their patient.
Ooh. You are lethal. Not really. She is actually mildly venomous. By mildly venomous, I mean that she has the same, generally speaking, potency as, let's say, a bumblebee or a honeybee. Like, it's going to hurt. There's likely going to be some swelling, but it is not going to be life-threatening by any means unless you have an allergic reaction. Or, again, some sort of bacteria transmitted through the stinger and you succumb to that. That can kill you. But
While Maria tackles the job, Michelle starts a full body checkup.
there we go. I'm going to go fill up the water. Then we're going to go and spritz the Theraphos apophysis. Try to make sure that some humidity gets down toward that den so that when she does flip over, the likelihood of her having a stuck molt is less. Now, she is a Theraphos apophysis, so it is obviously a worry.
The rowdy teenagers in the group are starting to work their way in. I just keep hearing roars that are approaching closer and closer. And right now, it's getting braver and braver, almost pushing each other. And you go.
They're close enough to mount the charge.
I mean, to be honest, in just 5 seconds, it's not feeling safe anymore. We need to wrap this up and get out of here.
A reversal charge will counteract the patient's anesthesia and help him get back on his feet.
He's never still to detect information. He's making it one step at a time. And the worst case possible happens. He's falling over.
The down muskox needs to right himself fast. Before the other goal, how to take their hits.
It's such a tight judgment call. We don't want to help him or not. What are we going to do? What are we going here? I wouldn't bother with that. Coach agreed.
Not 100-pound animal could easily kill his helper if he rolled the wrong way.
oh god.
A muskox has got
All right.
in position. And so has Maria, his helper.
Most folks are used to doing what you see people looking at them, but still just sticks around. You can reach his eye, you can break his out there, and just start to keep a little bit of push.
Is the dryer going?
Why?
You might get up now. You should be able to.
The old bull may be
Because I heard something.
Here comes his buddies. They're trying to work their way around to him. They seem okay.
But now, he's headed
Of course, my sword is no longer
But
easily
now the
accessible.
teenagers are sneaking in again, you know, and they're like, oh, Grandpa wants to play. Let's go wrestle. They're kind of putting their heads in them. Yeah. They're not very gentle. They start pushing a bit, kind of like, you get him, no, you get him. They have incredibly sharp horns that are pointing right out at him, so we're gonna have to go with plan B. Maybe a little remedy.
Maria calls in her assistant to help drive off the youngsters once and for all.
Let's see if we can push them down to the barn handle. Watch that rock, watch that rock. Get out! Get! You're bad. Seriously. Beat it, you little buggers. Get down now. Okay.
The three interlopers are corralled into another pen.
That's what you do, teenagers.
And finally, the old bull can recover in peace.
You know, really within 2-3 hours, he should be back to normal. But we want to give him as much time as possible to recover, so we're going to try and keep them separated.
Weird.
He gets a break from
All right.
tonight.
Definitely trimming my mustache.
As the Yukon rises and shines, a tough case lands on
Look at the Discord. What's going on in the Discord, sweetie?
A local rescue group has just dropped off location.
I just got 15 likes and it dropped back down to 14.
Mine says 16.
Damn. How many subscribers do we have?
Give me a minute.
Some very damaged skin.
Come on, kid, molt.
Donor tried, but finally got to a point.
Okay, hold on. Well, at least we know that we can do this. We are going to pull this back out very carefully.
But after almost 2 years,
Now, what she's going to do is a little bit goofy, so you're going to want to pay attention.
That sandwich looks good.
Bill will help her mom.
Really taken by him and wanted to help and get him back on his feet. All right, let's do it.
She's attacking the water. Like she's hungry. But I don't want to feed her because she might rupture her abdomen given how big she already is. Like, oh my god. Please stop trying to hunt. You're already big enough, girl. So somebody's got a sandwich on the Discord? Nice. Still the same amount of
Before Michelle can touch them.
alright, well that's fine.
But one look at Patch's paws only
It's touch and go when it comes to getting new subscribers on YouTube. There are times where it comes easily. You'll get like 20 subscribers in a week. And then there are other times where it goes stagnant and nobody's really interested, which is fine. Rome wasn't built in a day.
We're gonna go ahead and
Go on,
get in there and clean everything.
Oliver.
Get some of that dead material
You'll
away.
get your attention time. You need to move though. You need to move though. You need to move though. Oliver, quit backing up into the spot where this is going. What is your tail made out of? Stop it. Gosh. Yeah, look at that face. He's like, hi, Dad. He's like, hi, Dad. No, we're not going outside.
I don't really know what's causing this. I think it's safe
You
to say
you need to move.
a mysterious foot condition.
You're such a happy boy.
And in
Not just, don't you want pets?
everyone was ready to euthanize them. But I think it's worth giving it a try.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
got awesome
Duchess, come on.
He still wants to just look at
Come on, Duchess.
He could have a great life.
Oliver, go get your daughter out of the kennel.
It's suspicious about maybe an autoimmune disease where
Go get it.
animals' own antibodies can attack certain vessels in certain areas.
Where are you
When
going?
their own body attacks those vessels, the blood supply.
Oh my God. Oliver,
Hold on.
Duchess, come here.
Autoimmune diseases
Come
are
on,
difficult
Duchess.
to diagnose. But in a case with few answers, Patch's options are dwindling. Michelle
Duchess.
will move forward with an aggressive treatment plan.
He'll be getting some antibiotics twice a day, some anti-inflammatory
Come on, Duchess.
steroids, and he's going to get something which tries to improve the blood
Duchess,
supply
come
to
on.
the vessels in the feet area and help healing. Hi.
Yay. Duchess.
Oh my God.
Come on, Duchess.
Patches will stay
Yeah,
with Michelle and
baby.
Willow until he's well
Yeah,
enough to
baby. No, you're mine now.
Yay, Duchess came out.
Okay.
You're mine now.
A lot of what he needs is just going to be.
Did she just switch kennels?
She just went into her dad's kennel. Duchess!
Awful feet. He has
What is going on with you?
He's going to pay that vessel.
Are you that scared?
Get you through this. He'll make someone very happy.
You know. I think she's legit depressed.
Why?
Maybe getting hit with a water bottle?
clinic's a wrap.
Oh.
But Michelle's day is far from
Yeah,
finished.
baby.
I'm just heading to Sarah Graham's.
Well, Oliver, don't you want attention?
3-year-old potbelly pig. He's had some behavior changes over the past winter. That can actually be linked to a physical problem. So I'm gonna go right now and give him a checkup. Here we are. Oh, whoa. Howdy. Typically a confirm.
Did you really just fart?
Which one?
Oliver.
Hi. How's it going? Nice to
Oh
finally
God,
meet
please
you.
not.
Good to meet you.
I'm down here. I am down here on your level.
Nice to meet you. We can start with Batman. He's my pig.
Okay.
My pig is named Batman because he's a super pig.
Alright, go on.
Batman! Batman!
Go on.
See, there he
Go.
is.
Oliver, go.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, honey. Who's the handsomest pig I've ever seen?
Potbelly
What are you
pigs
doing?
are trained to use litter
What are
boxes,
you doing?
leading many owners like Sarah to welcome them into their homes.
He's a house pig. He's very, very smart. If someone knocks on my door, he's right up there with the dog, barking, and he's a great guy.
Alright, go on.
Tushy.
He comes
Oliver,
on 2
go.
hikes with us, the dogs. We call
Alright,
him
get in your
Adventure
kennel then. Go in Duchess's
His
kennel.
adventuring days may be coming to an end.
Oliver,
Sarah has
go!
noticed some changes in her companion's superhero ways.
He used to come inside all the time, and he would come up the stairs and scratch at the door when he wanted to come in. But this winter, he just never came inside. Like, he wouldn't even come up the stairs, like nothing.
Oh, for fuck's
The
sake.
first thing I think of when an animal doesn't want to go places that it used to go is that animal maybe having some mobility issues. And Batman is no thin pig.
The average weight for a potbelly pig is around 150 pounds.
Yeah?
Definitely, even for a pig, a little overweight.
Yeah, I gotta share the floor with you now.
70.
You think so?
Really?
His arms are described the ground.
I don't understand how he's so big.
You're
though.
I'm
adorable.
not sure what he's getting in terms of scraps, but
Everything.
yeah, so he definitely shouldn't get any meat. He shouldn't get any fatty.
I don't know.
Pigs will fill their
Looks a little bit like a beach walrus right here.
keeping insects,
You don't need to comment. I just
animal
did.
carcasses. But to keep a true pet, their diet should be limited to a feed designed specifically
Did you
for
just
pigs
burp in your
and
face?
vegetables
No.
for snacking.
Batman definitely needs to shed a few pounds, but there's another thing that might inhibit his ability to go where he wants, and that's if he has any problems with his feet. I'm just checking his feet right now. Like, and a big G. Batman has hooves that are quite overgrown. That's going to make him not feel like moving around as much. That's going to cause more weight gain, and the weight gain is going to cause more abnormal wear. So you get a bit of a catch-22, and it's just going to lead to a leg pig. And you will get arthritis developing because of that, and then it's a really tough thing to deal with.
To get him moving again, Michelle must sedate Batman and trim his hooves.
Come here. Oh.
Just need to get him up in the corner here, put him in the wall. I'll get you. back on the injection, all I did was make him mad. So maybe you could try one more time over here. Oh, don't let me go. Can you jam it up in here?
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna get a clean needle and then you have to do the grab on the legs.
I want attention. I'm back. Did you miss me? Mrs. Critter gonna blame me any second. I'm your daddy.
But it certainly hurts his feelings and he lets us know about that.
He did get banned last time, but then again, he did say that something along the lines of we couldn't do it without him, despite the fact that he walked off for like 3 months.
Stick to the little thing in the back of their foot. He hasn't done that yet. It's okay. I'm dealing with Batman's feet now.
Just saying.
Kind of lovely. If I do say so myself. You were champion pig. Yep.
With his feet back in shape,
All right.
climb stairs and hang out in the house once again.
Oh, are you waking up now? Hey, buddy. How's it going, boy? Oh, okay, buddy.
There we go.
Sure, can't find that straw. Batman is waking up from the anesthesia. He's not too sure what he is. Walk that off. He's worried for it. Oh, sure is.
That is not what you said.
He's kind of tripping out a little bit, wondering who are these people, what just happened to him. We're not gonna win yet.
All right.
The senses.
There you are.
Ta-da.
Batman definitely does not like the
Oh, you're not the only one here. It's just that YouTube has a tendency of not showing the amount of actual viewership. I don't know what's going on. They also won't let me post where I am hosting the live at anymore. I usually would say Oregon, but because of the way YouTube's been acting, can't do that.
Are anything but typical.
We've got Annabeth and Talia, sisters.
A pair of rats needs Dr.
Oh, Trevor, you can't just walk back into our lives and demand things.
Kelsey brought the rats home, man.
That's not the way this is gonna work.
But you won't catch Annabeth and Talia dumpster diving in back alleys. They're Himalayan fancy rats. Ridley kept his pets. And these gals are obsessively spick and span.
Nah.
Cleaning themselves like house cats.
Get over here.
She's already cleaning herself because she didn't like being touched very much.
Oh, yeah, that's staying off. Yeah.
That
Talia and Annabeth have really grown
is a male.
become part of the family.
And you can tell it's a male if it would hold still
But these rats
because
it's the sisterly bond.
of the white dot
They've come in to have their matching.
at the end of its abdomen.
Just gotta stay with you. Yeah, that's a mammary tumor.
Yeah. Rats have 12 mammary glands along the length of their bellies. And that's 12 chances for trouble.
Every species is prone to certain types of
Stop
tumors.
moving.
Rats are very prone to benign mammary tumors.
I believe that's a male too.
And she's got that right in the same spot.
They're both on the left, the tumor. So the problem
Got a
is
lot of
and quickly,
roaches that are molting out into adulthood. And we gotta keep an eye out.
So most of the time we go ahead and remove them before they become a problem.
The lumps are normally singular in nature, but Annabeth's mass doesn't.
Because
So this one has something hard next to it. I'm a little bit more worried about the tumor.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's got a second lung next to it, which raised a bit of worry. But
look at that. Another male.
Second mass could mean the tumor is metastasizing.
That's still disgusting, man. You need to not show that on live.
cancer,
Oh, Trevor.
if it's malignant, Annabeth's not included.
roaches, and you can see based on the way that they're acting, they can't climb up the slick plastic. Now these are orange-head roaches. They are a feeder roach that's a little less tropical. They have a tendency of reproducing in temperatures like 72, 73, as opposed to 80 something. Initially, we were told that they could only reproduce in temperatures of about 85 degrees.
Really, Trevor?
What is he doing?
He literally sleeps with one of them. It's disgusting.
Trevor, you know, for somebody that bitches about getting banned, you sure do go out of your way to earn it. I mean, good God almighty. You'd have thought, with that brain of yours, acting like you do, that you would understand that mouthing off like that is going to get you banned. But, oof, here we are.
The tumor comes out without a hitch.
So Talia's tumor came out pretty well and got her closed up. Next.
It's like he asks for it. I mean, really. And then he comes back around and he complains, oh, well, why'd you ban me this time? I don't know, Trevor. Maybe it's because you're more abrasive than a Brillo pad.
If her suspicious
Somebody that I work with that's like that, he's kind of simmered down since he got pulled into the office because of it, but seriously. I mean, if you don't like being treated negatively, then why do you act so negative?
Trevor does not live with us.
Ha! Trevor, you keep that up, we're going to have you paying
No,
rent.
that's what Acid thinks Froggy said.
Jesus.
A suspicious second lump is still hidden under tissue. A few more cuts reveal what it is.
Alright,
A
you're a female.
gland that filters and contains nearby infection. It should be pale and pink, but this
Alright.
one is almost black. Oh, yuck. But the
Oh,
good news
okay.
is,
Froggy
it
meant
doesn't
it.
appear that Annabeth has cancer. Just an infected lung. Handed over to
It's never for no reason, dude.
I know Trevor's never going to get admin.
Bishop will send the tumor out to
He's worked hard not.
Neither is Adam.
Trevor's worked hard not to get the admin position. Trevor gives birth to his roaches too. Oh God.
I think Acid's roasting him worse than you do. I love it.
Okay, no, we're not going to be doing that. Oliver, get away from that. Get away from the door. It has not been an hour and you know it. Go, Oliver, get away from that door. I gotta wipe the goop off the side of that cage because I just... Where are the towels?
Top of the little dishwasher.
Can you get me some?
Excuse me. A little farther.
Oh, I will. Especially since you just asked me to.
What?
Read the fish flakes ingredients. Give it a second.
Did you randomly yell at Trevor?
No, I did not.
You yelled at Oliver.
Remember, it's got to be about Trevor. So if I were to yell at Oliver, he'd just make it about himself anyway. Acts like he should be winning brownie points, but digs himself a hole. What?
Froggy asked Acid why haven't you kicked him yet? For entertainment?
Something like that. You haven't offered to donate to the cause. What you've done is provide a little bit of entertainment by being a troll that somebody picks on. That's what you've done. Now, if you actually want to make an offer, you can, but we can't have donations yet because we haven't gotten up to 1,000 subscribers, and we haven't gotten enough of the watch hours yet. Quit tipping over your fucking water dish. Tomorrow I need to re-clean that area in the back where we're going to put these guys, where it's nice and cold, and we're going to try to freeze them out a little bit.
Stick them outside.
It's kind of tempting, I'm not going to lie.
I still can't believe these dice.
Yeah, I know.
I even went back and looked, and yeah, it says liquid filled.
Well, then you need to go and send them back and tell them they need to go and stay true to their word.
These might be liquid filled. The teeniest, tiniest drop.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was. I wish I would have read the reviews because there's other people complaining. We could still offer.
Remember, Trevor likes to play the victim despite the fact that he's the one that tries to cause the most problems. He's kind of a narcissist that way. It's got to be all about him.
Sounds like your brother, not the one we live with.
Yeah, but I think Trevor's putting on kind of a facade when it comes to that, though.
So,
Johan, yeah. All right. Well, looks like the whole fruit thing is over with.
do we still want to try to offer these to him?
Honey, just freaking return them. We did not get what we paid for.
We'll have to see if we're going near one of their things anytime soon.
All right, there's still some dry food in here, but we will go and look at them. Yeah, but appearances aren't everything. What on earth? Great.
What?
One of the adult females passed.
Well, at least we got lots of babies to make up.
I wouldn't say lots.
At least we got babies.
We got to get the female out of there before she gets others sick.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the juveniles seem to be growing pretty well. A little bit of spritzing in this cage, and then we'll put them all away, do another set, maybe talk a little bit more, but then we got to go to bed. And I've got to work on a poem. I think you guys will like it, but I've been told I need to focus on making my content on this YouTube page directed more so toward animals and not toward other things. So, by the way, if you guys want to, the uncensored groups that I run are definitely open for you guys to go and join. No, she went into, no, Trevor, not a poem about you. It's actually a poem about the fact that people are trying to rat other people out on the uncensored group. And we don't do that unless what they're writing about is something that does, in fact, violate Facebook protocol. So somebody puts pornography up, we got to get rid of it. Somebody does an extreme level of doxing, we've got to get a handle on that because that's against the rules. Everything else is fair game. The groups are related primarily to where we're at. We have Oregon Uncensored is one group, and then Columbia County Uncensored is the other. Columbia County Uncensored has more individuals utilizing it, but those that can join the group aren't just associated with Columbia County. We have individuals from all over the world that have wanted to join. The only way that I vet the group is to make sure that people look like they have been on Facebook in an active manner. Is there any way you can change the gender of the roaches? No.
Hun, you're gonna read the fish flake ingredients.
Oh, the fish flake ingredients. And then maybe I'll read that one poem that I've already shared. Fish meal, dried yeast, ground brown rice, shrimp meal, feeding oatmeal, wheat gluten, fish oil, dried fish protein, digest, soybean oil, corn gluten, algae meal, sorbitol, unulin, lecithin, potato protein, vitamins, ascorbic acid, inositol, niacin, lecithin, potato protein, vitamins, ascorbic. Oh wait, I already did that. A. Tocopherol acetate, D. Calcium pantothenate, riboflavin 5, phosphate thiamine, mononitrate, vitamin A palmitate, pyridoxine, hydrochloride, vitamin B12 supplement, cholecalciferol, FDNC yellow number 6 lake, FDNC blue number 2 lake, freshwater shrimp, beta carotene, L-ascorbyl 2 polyphosphate, stabilized vitamin C, yeast extract, FDNC red number 3, citric acid, xanthaxanthin minerals, manganese sulfate, zinc sulfate, ferrous sulfate, biotin, rosemary extract, mixed tocopherols, menonian sodium bisulfate complex, source of vitamin K activity, propyl
That's
gallate,
spicy. I like it.
preservative, folic acid. Yep. I don't appreciate. Yeah, well, neither do half the people that I've come into contact with online. But you know what? I'm still standing better than I ever did. Standing like a true survivor, like a little kid. All right. Here we go. What do you do?
Moving. Just want to take my medicines.
All right.
Am I in your way? What?
Nothing. Giving you a shit for putting your purse there. All right, goes. Some insist that this business that persists should make most piss. But I dismiss any diss or raised fists because this is my bliss. Go on, object to pets I collect and elect to project lies you erect to infect minds once fine with insects and arachnids we respect with a correct care we share. Every night we're there live on air prepared to bear questions by those ensnared because they're scared or simply unaware of the pets we dare compare to a cat, dog, rat, or hare. I swear the despair blared is everywhere. Yet some who are smitten by kittens with murder mittens are spittin' that they're submittin' to have laws written that would have me quittin'. This shit, I admit, helps my wits as I submit to lines I deem fit. So let those foes compose woes as the number of those who suppose my show has earned a follow grows. Meanwhile, I'll do my best to impress as I address distress and any mess blessed by pets some quest to call pests. Yeah. So that's one poem. Now the other poem that I started that I haven't finished, that poem's even better because that shit will blow your mind. All right, where is that? This is the first stanza, okay? It goes, hold the phone. There's a reported post shown, a distorted roast thrown, meant to be thwarted in a group most known for leaving posts alone because we throw stones. That's the first stanza, and I've got to go and work out the next one, which is going to be kind of mundane. The first of that goes, our price for this vice we find nice is to not entice. And then I got to build that one shortly, and then I got to switch to another complex stanza and just roast the fuck out of individuals that turn each other in on an uncensored group. Yeah. But yeah, I've got that original poem up already. It is hopefully going to draw in a crowd. Like I said, we've got to work on building up our viewer time, our watch time. That is the second thing we need to work on. I'm working on it. You guys don't need to work on it. If you want to watch some of my older videos, by all means, they're up there for everybody to see. Remember to subscribe.
I have something to say.
What?
For those of you who are on Discord when he was bitching about being cold, don't worry. I put an extra blanket on the bed. He won't freeze his teeny balls off.
Wasn't that I was freezing my balls off. It's just that I was surprised they weren't fucking frozen to the thigh. It was so cold this morning. I'm not even joking. Holy shit. I woke up briefly and I fucking bitched about it. And she goes, yeah, it's really cold. And then we both fell back asleep. We never took care of it.
It's cold, yeah, but I was warm under the blankets. Now you're going to complain about being too hot.
Great. Now Trevor's talking about how small my testicles are.
They're not small.
Yeah, with that tone, they're not going to believe you.
They're bigger than Oliver's. I love you, honey.
Sometimes I miss vodka.
Not gonna say. Could really, really mean that.
People who are begging for money have thousands of views. It's probably because I'm not begging. Well, I'm sort of begging, but I'm not begging. It's the same reason why people get away with, what is that called? Panhandling on the street. It's because they're out there every day trying to go and convince people that they're not well off. Oh, I have 10% battery life. Shit. Are you okay, honey? In any case, we gotta go to bed. If you guys want to help me out, spread the word about the group, share it with your friends, find videos that I've created that you like, and push it forward. All in one fell swoop, we can gain some ground on this internet journey of ours.
I just had a pill get stuck in my throat. That was it.
Oh, God. Trevor, go to the naughty corner. Oh. So, he's not bi-testicled. He's... Oof. Buddy. See, that's what happens when you sit too hard and you're not paying attention. Just off to the doctor with you. They've got to go and remove one thing that became three. How do you miss? How do you miss a ball? All right, guys. It has been a blast. Have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I feel so sad that... What the fuck? Huh. Acid, I really hope he's just Josh in the group. Anyway, have a good night, stay safe, and remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Oh.